Hey guys, so today I am going to be reviewing BoxyCharm for October. I know I look like a hot mess. It's that season where everybody's getting sick and nobody feels good. That's kind of how I feel. I was sick for like over a week and then my little girl got it, my youngest. So it's just been super fun here in our household. Not fun at all. So I got my BoxyCharm yesterday in the mail, but unfortunately I wasn't home to get it. So I'm home now and I figured I'd sit down real quick and do it for you. I know that my makeup and my hair isn't done. I'm actually freezing and I'm still somewhat sick, getting over everything, but I wanted to get this video up. It's been a few weeks since I posted. I would like to start posting more regularly. Things just kind of get in the way all the time. Oh, and I also got a couple of new products that I could just throw in. So I ended up picking up the It Cosmetics, the new brush that they launch every year in awareness for breast cancer. If I can get it out. It's absolutely stunning. It's available only at Ulta. It's exclusive there, but it is, that's not good for the brush. It is absolutely beautiful. And every year I want to get one and I never got my hands on one. Last year, I think the whole handle was just all this metallic pink, but this year they've got the little hearts inside, which is absolutely beautiful. I think it's so pretty. Kathleen raves about it. I was actually super sad because the end of mine doesn't look like a heart like I expected it would. And like if you look at the way the ferrule is designed, it definitely has that indent there, but like it's not, I think from that angle you can definitely see. It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't look like a heart, which I know is so silly and stupid. I haven't even used it. I haven't even gotten around to using it yet. I picked it up about I guess it'd be 2 weeks ago now. And it was $30, I do believe, US. So in Canada, that's a little more expensive. And I wasn't going to buy these because I have a video idea planned. I have the original Jaclyn Hill. This is one of her new Vault ones. This is the Bling Boss one. But I have a video planned about the original Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't like it. I know I'm like one of the few people, if the only person in the world who does not like it. It just didn't work for me. It was super patchy. It was inconsistent. It was not very pigmented. I just didn't like it. It just didn't blend. It didn't work for me. And I was actually like heartbroken over it. Like it actually like disturbed my life. Like I spent over $100 Canadian after like paying the currency exchange, which I was fine with. I was totally understanding of that. Then I had to pay for the shipping. And then when I got it, FedEx made me pay an extra amount. So it was over $100 for that palette. And I just don't like it. I think I've used it maybe 15 times. I don't get use out of it. It is the most expensive palette that I own in my collection this far. And for me, it's just a total letdown. And with everything that's gone on with her, I'm just actually really disappointed and sad about it. But I ended up picking up the Bling Boss one. I want to see if the formulation's better. I want to see if it's just better in general. And then I ended up buying one for my best friend, but I got her the Ring the Alarm one. I looked up all 4 reviews on all 4 different individual palettes, and the 2 other ones, the Emerald one and I think it's like a neutral one, they don't have, or maybe it's a green one, they don't have that high of or the green and the blue. They don't have that good of ratings, so I didn't get those ones. But the Bling Boss and the Ring the Alarm, they both had really high reviews. So I got her the Ring the Alarm and I got myself the Bling Box. So now that that's over with, I'm going to jump right into my BoxyCharm. And the first thing that I saw, I did open this just to see what I was working with here. The first thing I saw was the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. And mine is in the shade Lovesick. I have never tried these. I never wanted to spend $24 on one. I think the most expensive ones I own are the Anastasia ones. They're very pretty. I'll swatch this for you guys. I did a swatch earlier and let it dry on my hand. It dries a lot darker. I feel like in the package it's like a nudie pink mauve color. It pulls a lot of like those purple mauve tones. And that's the swatch. Not a perfect swatch, but it's in the shade Lovesick. I think it'll be good. I think it's okay. I know there's a lot of controversy around her right now. I know a lot of people are boycotting her. They're not wanting to buy from her. That's up to y'all. You guys can do whatever you guys want to do. I don't really feel like getting into that. I don't feel like touching on that subject. I'm glad it was included in the box. I think that it's a great way to include her brand. I feel like her brand is super pricey for what she puts out. I've always felt that way. I've tried other products of hers and I just don't feel like they're worth the price, if I'm being honest. I feel like her prices need to be lowered. And I feel like we pay a lot more for her packaging and her brand, which is her name being put on things, than what needs to be. So, but it was a cool product and I'm pretty sure it was worth, I think it's $24. It's $20. Next thing I see and I'm super, super, super excited about, it's the mascara that I'm wearing today, is the Superhero mascara by IT Cosmetics. And that is what it looks like. I have heard lots of great things about this. The packaging says it's 96% said lashes look stretched, 96% saw dramatic volume and length, and 96% saw plumper looking lashes. 100% saw fuller lash line. This is what it looks like. I think the packaging is super sleek. It's super unique. I like it. The wand also, I like that wand. I like that it's tapered. It's a natural bristle brush wand. It's got a lot of product on it. It does transfer onto my lids. I always do my mascara very, very slow. I've got somewhat longer lashes naturally, and I was definitely getting transfer onto my lids. So that was the only thing that I saw being an issue. Aside from that, I feel like they're definitely separated and they're definitely longer. I don't see volumizing with this. I feel like this is a good everyday natural mascara, but I don't feel like it would be something that I would wear on a night out. And that retails for $24. This was really cool. I'm hugely into sheet masks. I don't love wash-off masks. I don't like getting water all down my arms, all down my neck. It's not my favorite. I enjoy a good sheet mask. I buy them all the time. I have 3 or 4 sitting right there on my vanity. So I was super excited about this. And it is the Dermovia Lace Appeal. And from what I've read, it's black bamboo charcoal peel-off face mask, intense exfoliating facial mask with compression lace support. This is super cool to me. 2 lace masks and 20 milliliter tube, peel intensity level medium. So I have been trying a new skincare routine for the last 3 weeks. It's the Ordinary brand. I was thinking of doing a review on that on here as well. I think it would be good to review it. I've had great results and it's super inexpensive. I really like their products so far. I feel a lot better about my skin and a lot more confident in my skin since using those products. And again, they're super inexpensive. So with this, apparently you put on the mask and then you put on the lace part, and it like cinches around your face to really like tighten it and compress it. And then you wear it 15 to 20 minutes until dry. Gently peel off mask in downward motion. Rinse any residue. This is exciting for me. I love these things. I'm excited to try. I'm just hoping that it doesn't irritate my skin. My skin is fairly tough. I also have somewhat dry skin. I only get oily here, pretty much in my T-zone, but it's flipped. It's above my lip and right here. Sometimes in here in the summertime, but that's about it. The rest of my face is dry with acne-prone skin. So I do get somewhat sensitive skin at times. Not my favorite. That's why I've been loving the Ordinary brand. I feel like I've had zero irritation. I feel like it has been the most amazing stuff I've put on my skin, and I've tried a lot of things over the years. I have comedonal acne. It's really tough to get out of your skin. It's really hard to figure it out, and I'm not willing to do things like Accutane or anything that's really, really harsh. I don't feel like it's necessary. I do not have cystic acne. I do not have hyperpigmentation. I do not have scarring. I do not have anything from having acne. So I feel like that is completely unnecessary. So I'm excited about that. And that retails for $30, which I can understand why. That's pretty cool. I am super, super excited about this product. It is from Pharmacy. It is called the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I have never tried a cleansing balm. I know there is one by Clinique that everybody raves about. This smells really fresh. Smells almost herb-like, kind of minty, minty or eucalyptus smelling. It's a light green. Apparently, it is solid, and you just put it on your face and it helps melt it. Sometimes some people I've seen take a little bit of water to make it a little more malleable. Wash it into your face, and it is supposed to take absolutely everything off. I've never used one. I've always wanted to. I think they're great. I think it sounds good, and it's supposed to be really good for your skin and hydrating, which it's winter months here in Canada. For me, it's winter. As soon as fall comes, to me, it's almost winter because our falls are pretty chilly, pretty cold. This past week has been relatively hot, which has kind of thrown everybody through a loop. I think everybody's packed away their summer stuff here. We're pretty geared for cold weather 9 months out of the year. We're lucky to have a really hot, good summer. So it's been pretty cold, and I know the winter months are just going to sneak right up on us. So I'm all about hydration because my skin gets super dry in the winter, and it gets extremely annoying, and it just pisses me off because my skin just sucks everything in, and I'm constantly putting products on my face to keep it hydrated. And that retails for $22. So I think that's great. The last thing we got, I did see the sneak peek for. The last 2 months, I have not been impressed. Last month, we got the Pretty Vulgar, and I love Pretty Vulgar. I have quite a few of their products. Actually, I have 2 or 3 of their blushes. I have their mascara. I have lip products by them, and I have their eyeliner from BoxyCharm. And I absolutely stand by like their concept. I love it being pretty and being vulgar and just kind of saying whatever you want is totally my motto. It's how I am. Everybody who knows me knows that. I cuss like a sailor for the most part, and I just don't give a shit. I love their packaging. I love their brand. I reached out to them several months ago. I think they're such a great brand. They're so sweet. The girls behind it are just amazing. I have yet to try any of their palettes, and when we were getting their palette, I was really excited about this palette, the Nightingale Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow palette that we got last month. It was a flop. I used it. That's what it looks like. You can tell that I've used some colors. It did not work. It did not blend. I felt like all the colors like melted into one another. They all looked the same at the end of the day. I felt like it was just not a good palette. I just did not like it. And I was really disappointed by that. And then when I saw this is the Pure Masquerade or Midnight Masquerade palette. I was really bummed out. I feel like this palette can't be used for every day. I feel like it's a once in a while eyeshadow palette. I don't really know. Can't get it out. I don't really know how I feel about Pure. I think everything that I've ever had from them, I've gotten in BoxyCharms. I did not like their sponges. Some of their palettes were okay. Some of their palettes, not so much. I think one of their palettes, the one with the copper side and the bright colors, the summer palette we got, like back in, I think it was maybe May or June, maybe April. That palette is phenomenal. It's absolutely stunning. Loved it. This one, like, I haven't even taken the packaging off, but those colors, like, to me are just all way too deep. I'm not going to be able to use that bronzer. It's way too shiny. That highlight is really dark. I feel like if you are tanned, like medium deep skin to even darker than that, I feel like this palette is going to be stunning on you. I feel like this palette would be beautiful, especially the blushes, the bronzer, and the highlight. Totally suiting for your skin. But if you're fair like me, like I'm milk, I look like snow. Like there's no way that I could wear any of those colors, even with a light hand, and make them work on my skin. And I'm super disappointed by that. These colors do not inspire me. They don't speak to me. The only one that I can, like, there's two in here that I'm like, okay, those are cool colors, and I really don't have anything like them in my other 30-something palettes, is the Mask Off, which is like an olive green with gold flecks to it, and then the Exposed, which is like a pure, like, silver. It kind of reminds me of like a New Year's Eve silver, like that silver with like the black, gray, smoky undertone. Those two colors in there, they definitely are really pretty and unique, but for a whole palette, I wasn't impressed. I will give it a try. I always try and give it a try. And if I really don't like something, then I just immediately donate it, gift it, sell it. One of those things. I usually give it to my daughters or my mom. I love giving stuff to my mom. It's a great way for her to try different products out and for her to get new stuff, right? Like, it's just nice to give to her. And that retailed for $38. And again, I don't agree with that price tag. I feel like that is just, I think $20 would be fine for that. Okay, so that's everything for my October BoxyCharm. Let me know what you got. Let me know the variations. That was box 1 with a heart. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Excuse my appearance. I'm hoping to bring you that Jaclyn Hill video soon. My thoughts, my reviews, and my heartbreak on realizing that not everybody is who they say they are. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Bye.